Good afternoon, everyone. I love my kitchen. I just love it. Except I have no space to put you guys in that I can just like do my stuff while I talk to you. Except on the counter, and it's too low. So it's Wednesday today. We have a pretty warm day. Right now it's a little bit cloudy, but this morning we had some sun and oh, I just love it. It's 1 degree outside, 1 degree Celsius, and I'm welcoming you again today in my mess, my mess of a kitchen. I just seem to clean it completely up, and then boom, it's just chaos again. I guess when it's clean, I just try to. That's when I do some stuff. I'm gonna try and put you in on my windowsill. I just can't leave that open forever. It's still 1 degree Celsius outside. If you hear my daughter talk, she has a Japanese course. It's a little bit cold, so I'm gonna put something on. So to get my milk and my eggs, I usually try to contact a local farmer. I order what I want on Messenger, and they leave it at a store nearby. And I usually have no problem with them. But I never have problem with them. But last week I did order my usual 3 gallons of milk and 3 dozens of eggs, but they never answered. I saw that they saw my message, but they never replied to me. Okay, that you're gonna have to. It's total of whatever. So I just figured they never delivered it. It was spring break. I don't know if spring break. I don't want to sound like it was the spring break like you see on TV shows with like teenagers on the beach or whatever. It was that break we have in spring. So I figured maybe they're closed, but I'm thinking cows still create milk, even if they're on vacation, so whatever. Long story short, Messenger was not working on their end, but they still delivered it. So this week, having no answer, I just tried again, thinking I'm gonna do my usual order, and I'm guessing if they were closed, they're gonna answer now. So I did order my usual 3 gallons of milk and 3 dozens of eggs, and they replied with the amount, and they said, and your order last week was not picked up. So I was like, oh, I didn't know I had an order. So I went yesterday to get my order, both my orders. So I have 6 gallons of milk and 6 dozen eggs. So this morning yesterday I started a gallon of yogurt, but I don't know what I did. It didn't turn out. I think I did not like take the time to measure properly the yogurt I was putting in, and it's not that good. So I'm trying to put it away right now for the cat and the dog. I wish I had pigs to feed them too, but I don't. So I have a gallon of yogurt for my small cat and my big dog. That's gonna last a few days for that, and I don't have any more yogurt to make some more yogurt because I still have 5 gallons of milk. So I wanted to dry. Usually I do half a gallon at a time, and now I can't because my boy ate all the yogurt while I was gone this morning. But I mean, that's no big deal. Okay, so this morning I received a new book, The Rooted Life. I'm sure, I am 99% sure that if you're on my channel, you know who Justin Rose is. I had to order his book, seeing it's actually the first time I'm opening it. Seeing all these people mentioning it online with the beautiful pictures, and they are beautiful pictures. Yeah, wow, it's beautiful. I actually ordered his book, pre-ordered, so I had it like last week on Audible because I love audiobooks. But this is the kind of book that pictures are good to have, and I like to have something in my hands. So I actually bought this book twice. The audiobook is super interesting. I mean, Justin Rhodes has a good. I mean, it's Justin Rhodes. He has a good voice and a good intonation, and he really. I mean, he reads his book as he intended to write it. So it's really interesting. And I am happy to have the physical book too for the pictures. But I mean, there are some things you want to go back and actually see for yourself. So I did order it on Amazon. I'm really happy I had it. So we're gonna talk about microgreens again. You saw me plant microgreens in soil. Oh wow! You saw me plant them in these, which is really great, but I am not 100% satisfied. This like carpet is actually doing a really good job. You can actually like pull them quite easily, but it still gets like shredded a little bit when you take like when it's getting older, or when you're taking clumps of it. So I saw this on Marketplace, this germinator, and I had a few friends who had some, so I was thinking, sure, I would not buy one new, maybe, but I at least wanted to try and buy it used. And if I'm right, this is going to create less waste, because even if that's compostable, it's still some waste, it's still some money. I have to buy them. So I'm gonna do that today. And I do have a problem with rotating my microgreens, because I try to keep up with what we eat, and we do eat like half a racket like this in one meal. So that there's that, and I'm trying to save some space for my seeds, because I don't have that much space to actually have the sun on my starts. So I want to keep this in the kitchen, and I want to see how this works. I think this goes all the way down. Yeah, I think it's 3. Yeah, that's it. It's 3 levels. I'm gonna water them, and it's gonna fall back down in here. And I am pretty sure the lady told me I can add some levels on it. So I'm gonna try it out, and if I like it, I'm probably gonna buy maybe another one to stack them up and find a little permanent spot for that. And she was I mean, I spent 30 seconds there, but you know when you meet someone that it's just so precious. She was such a nice lady. I just felt that in a few seconds. She gave me also her sprouts, her sprouts. I have here some more alfalfa, I think. Where is it written? This is from WH Perron. It's pretty popular here. I'm getting cold. I need to get you out of there. Okay, this is arugula. This is radish, daikon again, red cabbage again. I thought I saw alfalfa. Oh yeah, my baby ran away with it. I need to find it back. So I'm happy because a lot of them I didn't have before. So I'm gonna clean up this kitchen. At least I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my reward for cleaning the kitchen. I also have a nice broth that I need to. Is it just me? I love cooking whole chickens. I love having chicken broth. That's better. But I hate the process. I mean, when you start a whole chicken, you have to commit to it for like 2 days. Cooking your chicken, harvesting the chicken. I don't know, like taking the meat off, then putting everything back in like the cauldron, or this is a slow cooker, and then pouring the broth out, and then putting everything back in the compost. And I hate playing with chicken, but I mean, that's life. And I'm using with my chicken, my chicken bones, I'm using actually not crabs, chicken scrap, not chicken scraps, my gosh, veggie scraps. I do try to like have a double process for my scraps, like my carrots, my onion peels, my celeries, my everything like that. I put them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer, and when I make broth, I just take that and put it there instead of like using complete carrots or complete vegetables. So we're gonna do that, then clean the kitchen, then start some sprouts, and then if we're lucky the babies are gonna be asleep again still. We are going to, I don't know, sit down or do something with the kids.
Dans un bus, on peut juste faire ploup, on peut changer le bonhomme qu'on veut.
To do the dishes, I really like to use these, you know, these onion thingy, onion bags in a fillet. And I just, each time I have a new one, I just put it in there. And this scrubs really well. I mean, it's eco-friendly, it's free, but even if I could pay for it, I would, because it does scrub really, really well, especially my cast iron. We can hear the clock. The two babies are in bed, are asleep, are napping. The three oldest are outside, and I have about 3 minutes of quiet time to myself. I swear it's almost 15 past 3, and one of them is gonna wake up in the next 5 minutes for sure. I really have to enjoy this time. I'm really not in this trend of like victim moms that are like poor moms that you have to like listen, complain about how their kids are burdened on in their life. I really don't follow that trend, but I have to admit that these days, with almost 2 years old, I really need this quiet time. So I'm almost done. I need to clean my oven. We're gonna have tonight some tacos. I do have some cooked taco meat that's thawing there. I have this little spot That's not done and here, but I want to enjoy a little bit of that quiet time. I'm going to sow these seeds. And then I think I'm gonna sit down a little bit to read. I am listening to Justin's book when I do stuff like that, but I do have a few other books that I'm trying to read. Okay, so it's really as simple as I thought. I'm going to sow some seeds in here. I'm gonna keep that. I think that's just a spare. So I'm gonna start with some that I already have to eventually empty a few bags. I'm gonna start with alfalfa, even if I still have some because it's really my favorite and the kids too. Then I'm gonna go with broccoli brassica blend. It's a blend of broccoli, rab, radish, mustard, and arugula. I just need to spread these evenly. I'm going to put them on top of each other. They don't need to have these little thingy. They must not have this little thingy at the same, like on top of each other. And the last one is going to be crimson lentils, beautiful coral colored sprouts. So we'll go with that. I'm not here to sell this, but I did see some on Amazon. I really try to not buy from Amazon, but I'd rather buy from Amazon than Walmart. And some stuff like this I just can't buy locally. So I did check out, they're about $35 I think for this thing. I did buy it used, so it was cheaper than that, but I did check to see if I could buy some extra levels. And these seeds, I bought them on Amazon too. But the seeds, that's the only time. I'm thinking it's the only time I'm gonna do it because I can easily buy and actually I want to try to grow my own microgreens seeds, so I really try to not encourage them, but I'm gonna leave a link down below for this. And now I just fill this up, the top one. It's supposed to stay even, but I'm guessing that with water it's not as easy. I'm filling it just up to that little red thing to the top of it. So yeah, about it was almost full. I don't know, this is I can't say this is in grams. So this is going, we can see it's spilling down here, and it's gonna go all the levels like this. That is cool. And when it's done, the excess water will be here, and I'll just have to remove it. So that is pretty cool. I guess I'm gonna do that every day. I'm gonna keep that pretty humid. And one last thing is we finally installed this. These are some pipes we already had. I'm not gonna keep these hooks there. I just need to find hooks that are gonna fit. I did order some, I did receive them today, and they don't fit. So I do have my little tomatoes here, my micro tom, quoi. And another one here. I do have some small tomatoes in them. I did have some babies taking them out. So we're trying to find ways to optimize our space. I do really like the macramees, but I do have many plants that need a home. I just went overboard with the houseplants. They all have a spot in my head. But I do need some space for them, but not right now in front of the window. That's for tomatoes, and I need a spot for my lettuce. So that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go and peux-tu la fermer? I'm gonna go help my little girl with her bottle of water, and I'm gonna leave you guys here, and we'll see each other in our next video. Bye.